Hello and welcome back. Right, so this week we're over in Holborn and we're on Lamb's Conduit Street. Now, we've had previous videos on our channel and you've seen a little bit of it at the front, and this is just a beautiful area of London. One of those areas, do you know what, I don't get down to often enough, and whilst it's one little street, it's just lots and lots of independent little shops down here, which is great. So it makes it a great place to come and have a coffee, which I'm doing. I'm sitting outside. The rain has now stopped, although as you can see on my coat, you can see I got caught in a downpour very, very recently whilst I was down here. So I thought, what an ideal way, sit outside under the canopy and have a lovely coffee and also a white chocolate cookie as well, which I must admit I'm looking forward to getting my teeth into. So really looking forward to that. To be quite honest, I really enjoy sitting outside the cafes, because when you're sitting inside, especially with a place like this, which I can't really show you the inside because it's so small I couldn't actually get the camera out in time to film, it's a very, very small coffee shop with seating inside for 4 people, so coming and sitting outside is the ideal way of doing it. Plus they've got other chairs, but unfortunately they're sitting in the rain, so actually it's going to be a bit of a soggy bot if I went and sat on that. So Lamb's Conduit Street is just up from Bedford Road, which is also just up from the Inns of Court as well. Royal Courts of Justice is about a mile or so away. You've got various chambers from Gray's Inn, which are all around here as well. So actually it's not that far from there. And also you've got Great Ormond Street Hospital just around the corner. And you might remember, if you're a watcher of the other channel, that we walked through here when we did the Camden loop of the Queen's Jubilee Walk, which took us all round Holborn through the Inns of Court, up to King's Cross and Pancras, round and back down again. So it actually brought us up here. So it's a good little route to do, but also it's a lovely little find, lots of independent. And actually I was a bit hard pressed because I wasn't sure whether to come here or there's a couple of other independent coffee shops. But do you know what? I thought, right, first one I come to, let's do it. That'll make the decision for me. So anyway, welcome to Knockbox. So just as a reminder, we're here, we're doing independent coffee tasting around London. And the reason we're doing that is, so if you're coming to London, you're coming to these sorts of places, coming to take them in, then actually we've done the coffee tasting for you, so you know where you can go to get a good coffee. Word of warning, we're right by Holborn Police Station, which is directly in front of me, where there are, well, lots of police cars, vans, etc. So if they get an emergency, it's going to go all hell for leather with the siren sound. So you'll have to bear with us on that one. We may well get sirens, etc. very, very shortly on that one. Anyway, as normal, as you can see, black Americano. Looking forward to the cookie after. We'll go for the cookie. But the points are on the black Americano. Out as usual, it's out of 25. Last one that we had was a sort of, middle of the road. As far as the coffee is concerned, had a bit of a funny taste. So what have we got today? That's the big question. So, shall we go for it? Come on, let's go for it. Right. Oh, it's got a lovely smell. So that's a really good aroma. Oh, I can smell the beans actually. I can smell the fruit of the coffee beans in that. So, and that is quite strong as far as the fruit of the coffee beans are concerned. I don't have to really search for that one. So, aroma gets a 4 right from the start. So I'm looking forward to this because I'm expecting it to be a fruity and with a bit of sweet in there as well. On that basis, God, do you know what? It's one of those aromas. Really nice. And in answer to your question, what would it take to be a 5? I think it would be really coming at me. Okay, the aroma would be coming at me more fast and furious. Okay, so that's what I would expect. Yeah, I've worked a little bit for it, but not having to work too hard for it. But that definitely gets a 4 from me. Right, okay, so is it going to live up to it? Right, let's go for the acidity next and also the sweetness. Oh, now, you know I said I could taste the fruit? Not kidding. You can really taste the fruit of the coffee bean in that one. That is rather beautiful. Now, once again, it reminds me of the floral coffee that I had, the Vietnamese coffee, what was it, 0 to 1 or 1 to 0 to 1 down in Shoreditch many moons ago. I'll put a link to that at the end because that was just a really interesting coffee, which was really amazing because it was so totally different. But this is a really, really fruity coffee. Now, interestingly enough, whilst we've been talking, after I sipped it, it's gone from my tongue. So it's not one of those that lingers. That is a really, really smooth one. Acidity, there's hardly any acidity in it at all because I think the fruit gets rid of it. Now the sweetness is going to be an interesting part of it. So acidity, I'm going to give that a 4 as well. Could be on for a good coffee here, guys. And I wasn't sure when I saw the top of it and saw the coffee, because normally you can sort of recognise it like that. And I know you guys do as well. Sort of guess along before do the scoring. So, oh, that is a really good coffee, yeah. So that's 4 on that one. Sweetness. Oh yeah. Yeah, you've got the sweetness of the fruit on that one. That is also really nice. A sweetness, that's going to get a 4 as well. So that's really good. I love that. This is going to be a good coffee. And it's really funny. The more you drink it, the more you've got the fruit. You can really, the sort of the berries. You can really taste the berries in this. So a really lovely coffee. This highly recommend. Not sure what the blend is, but it's a nice one. I'll tell you. Right. So that gives us 12 already out of 50, which is not too bad. Right. Let's go for the body next. All right. So let's go for the swirl of the body. Yeah, can you see that? It's now, yeah, at first I thought, oh, it's not clinging, but it actually is. But it's so light, but it's hard to sort of notice it. So, yeah, that is really good. So, as far as the body is concerned, that gets a 4. So I've seen stronger bodies, but actually that gets a 4, so that's really nice. That is really lovely. And the finish, there's only one way I can take the finish because it's such a surprising coffee and it's absolutely beautiful with that sort of that taste in the background. That's going to have to get a 5 from me, which gives us an overall 21. That's 21 for Knockbox Coffee over here in Lamb's Conduit Street. And it's lovely, really is. Really is a lovely coffee. I can't get over the berries. That's what I can't get over. I've had fruity coffee before, but not to this extent. Really is lovely. Highly recommend. To be quite honest, I'd come down here, have a coffee, and then go for a little walk down Lamb's Conduit Street, come and catch the wave, and then sort of head down towards Russell Square, all round the back of Holborn, and then not far from that, of course, Russell Square, you've got the British Museum, so that gives you an idea. Then you're heading down towards Tottenham Court Road. But that coffee is, yeah, really quite stunning. I'm very impressed. So that's Lamb's Conduit Street. Now I did mention I'm going to put that Vietnamese coffee out there. Don't forget, if you fancy coming and having a coffee with me, come and do a coffee tasting whilst you're in London and we can match our diaries up, do let me know in the comments down below, and we'll put you on the list and put something in the diary. It'd be amazing. Be amazing to have other views on coffees as well, because don't forget, it's just my view, just my thoughts on it as a regular coffee drinker. But we're certainly getting around London, aren't we? We're now finding some really great places all around, not just in the main hotspots, but out and about on the outskirts as well, so which really makes for it. So absolutely fantastic. So really pleased with Knockbox. Really lovely coffee over here in Lamb's Conduit Street, a 21. And I'm going to leave you with our Vietnamese coffee that we tried over in Shoreditch, up in the top right-hand corner. Take care, catch you very soon on the next video. Cheers for watching, bye.